Check one, check two. Looks like we are live right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. My name is MC Medina, and we are back Monday, October 4th right now, Conscious Crypto. And we're getting back from celebrating our single release last Friday for the SHIB remix. Hopefully everybody got an opportunity to check that out. If you haven't already, please do so. The link will be in the description. And if you like more information about the decentralization of the financial system, or what they call the DeFi movement, please consider following, subscribing, hit the bell, get the notifications going, all that fun stuff, okay? Today on Conscious Crypto, man, a busy weekend. The numbers have gone up. I'm sure you all have seen that. If y'all have any questions, please get into the Twitch and make sure y'all ask any questions down there, okay? Oh, decentralized crowdfunding platform, Pollinate. Okay, we got a lot of information, a lot of action over the weekend. Let's start off with a little bit of prices here. It looks like we have got Bitcoin at 49,381. So we're about 1% up in the last 24 hours. However, we're up considerably within the past week. According to the charts here, we still got a lot more room to grow. On Friday, I reported that there's speculations about Bitcoin getting up to 64 by the end of the month. So we're calling it Uptober. And the closer we get to Halloween, ladies and gentlemen, the closer we will be getting to 64,000 strictly on Bitcoin. All right, now let's get over to Ethereum. Ethereum's down 1.23% from yesterday, but still holding strong at that 3,400 mark. XRP at $1.05. That's down 3.46%. Then we got the Bitcoin Cash is down 3.76, but it's at 553, so that's pretty good. Then we got Doge at 23 cents, and that's up 2.5%. That's pretty good. All right, let's take a look at the newest and the greatest BitOasis crypto exchange to help Dubai police spread fraud awareness. BitOasis has partnered with the Dubai police force to establish safety regulations around crypto investments in the region, according to the exchange's CEO. BitOasis, a cryptocurrency exchange from the United Arab Emirates, has partnered with the Dubai police force to raise awareness about frauds related to crypto investments and trades. The exchange's partnership with the Dubai police is intended to help build regulations that will make crypto safe for investors in the region. BitOasis CEO Ola Duden said, speaking to Cointelegraph, he stated that the BitOasis team has been working very closely with policymakers and regulators to build trust and transparency in the crypto ecosystem. Partnering with Dubai police is also a move in the same direction. So we were on Friday, we were talking about the gap of awareness between policymakers and the crypto community, and how there are certain rules and regulations and statutes that are coming into play, and there's bills that are being written, and a lot of the information has not been given. There's still a lot of information that needs to be given to the policymakers. And so it looks like Dubai is setting a great example for the trust building effort that they have in regards to having transparency in the crypto ecosystem. So we really like to see this in regards to the DeFi movement, the global DeFi movement. Hopefully we can still keep a decentralized approach and a decentralized a structure. We still want to maintain the decentralized structure with the collaboration of these policymakers. The move to safeguard investors coincides with the United Arab Emirates regulators' decision to approve crypto trading within Dubai's DWTCA free zone on September 23rd. On the same day, BitOasis announced that it was linking its services with GoAML, which is a surveillance platform built and operated by the United Arab Emirates Financial Intelligence Unit for reporting suspicious transactions. Looks like we got Marley outside. Marley will be checking in, all right? Y'all always stay tuned. Stay watching the screen because you never know when Marley's going to pop in. Marley the rabbit. Okay, so this partnership is also going to actively include the involvement of the National Committee for Combating Money Laundering and the Financing of Terrorism and Illegal Organizations. It's a state-run organization focused on building anti-money laundering and combating the financing of terrorism framework. So that's really good news. It looks like we have Dubai really stepping up and not only wanting to support the crypto community, but also having proper regulations set up so that way they're not contributing to a lot of these terrorism, financial terrorism endeavors that are going on all over the world. Tariq Mohammed, head of the virtual asset crime section at the Dubai police, said that the department is currently undergoing extensive training to understand crypto and the blockchain. Mohammed warned local investors from accepting dirhams for cryptocurrencies from anonymous sources. Okay. Mohammed warned local investors from accepting, there's local money for cryptocurrencies from anonymous sources, adding that the United Arab Emirates is taking a hands-on approach to ensure the financial security of the country, investors, and all stakeholders operating within the crypto space. So really good news. A round of applause for Dubai right now because they're setting a great example, a planetary example on how to really come together. Thank you. By the way, guys, put a thumbs up in the comments below. We've got Mr. David Prana-Zen, El Pana Psicodelico, behind the scenes, really making sure that all the sound, lighting, and the video is all perfect for you guys, all right? So make sure y'all show him some love. According to some in the industry, the United Arab Emirates stands to benefit from its status as a global tax haven and its friendly policy towards cryptocurrencies. Steven Stoneberg, the CEO of Bittrex Global Crypto Exchange, said earlier in August that the Emirates are, quote, doing all the right things and they're going to attract a lot of regional projects. So yeah, like I said, Dubai is really setting an example for the rest of the community. It looks like we got Miss Guy Electra on standby here. Y'all stick around. Don't go anywhere. We will be bringing her on here soon. Let's see. What else do we have? Swiss One Capital. Let's see. Yeah, let's talk about this story. Wait, let's see. We got press releases down here. Okay, we're going to get into the latest news, guys. Bitcoin moves past 49,000 as Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp go down, guys. During the outrage, many crypto Twitter users called for the need for a decentralized social network built on the blockchain. All right, major social media and communication platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp went offline Monday as the price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies surged. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you've tried to get onto Instagram or Facebook today, Monday, October 4th, this is breaking news, guys. This news came in less than an hour ago. Okay, so we're seeing right now Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp going offline today. Cryptocurrencies prices are surging as data from the Cointelegraph Markets Pro shows The Bitcoin price moved above 49,000 after falling to a daily low of 47,166, an increase of roughly 4.5% in less than 2 hours. If you haven't already invested into Bitcoin, I highly recommend it. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just telling you what I have done. And I haven't lost any money since investing into Bitcoin. So we see roughly a 4.5% increase in 2 hours, in less than 2 hours. Similarly, the price of Ethereum rose 3.5% over the same period to reach the 3,411 mark at the time of publication. This was about an hour ago. The sudden price volatility comes as a major social media platform, Facebook, photo and video sharing app Instagram, and messenger app WhatsApp, both owned by Facebook, went down at approximately 11:16 a.m. today, Monday, October 4th. That's Eastern Standard Time. According to Facebook's communications team, who communicated through Twitter, the company was, quote, working to get things back to normal as quickly as possible. At roughly the same time, on March 13th, 2019, all three platforms reported a major outage that lasted more than 24 hours. At the time, Facebook attributed the problems to a, quote, server configuration change. The interruptions may impact community engagement around crypto and blockchain projects, but Discord, Twitter, YouTube, and many other platforms are still functioning normally, including Twitch. Many crypto Twitter users are already using the incident to highlight the need for a decentralized social network built on blockchain. If they build Facebook on a blockchain, it would never go down, said Alan Farrington, who regularly writes about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies on his Medium blog. The outage also follows former Facebook employee Frances Haugen turning over to journalists and others thousands of documents that imply that the company was not doing what it claimed in regards to removing hate speech and posts encouraging violence from the platform, among other things. Wow. Facebook stock fell by more than 5% on Monday to reach $324.90 at the time of publication. Twitter is already working on its own decentralized social media initiative. CEO Jack Dorsey first announced in December 2019 that the platform would be funding a dedicated team to develop a decentralized standard for social media, and recently hired a crypto developer to lead the group. At the time, Dorsey said that the aim was to shift away from content hosting and removal to recommendation algorithms directing users' attention to avoid content that sparks controversy and outrage rather than healthy and informative conversation. Wow. So a little bit of volatility there with the stock of Facebook. Man, that's a shame about what happened with Instagram and WhatsApp. Leave your comments below, guys. Tell me what you think about that news. Looks like about 3 hours ago, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp stopped working. And according to the latest news, this is a perfect opportunity for us to introduce the benefits of creating a social media platform on the blockchain. It's pretty important stuff. All right, we got Miss Gaia Electra hanging out with us today. Before we bring her on, though, I do want to mention this story that came in about 3 hours ago. The DeFi security project, Lossless, helps recover $6.7 million from Cream Finance hack. So Lossless is a company that deals in security, and so they plan to ship a security tool that will reportedly aid DeFi projects in preventing hacks and exploits on their platforms. Lossless is a decentralized finance security outfit. It has assisted in the recovery of 5,000 152.6 ether that was siphoned during the Cream Finance exploit that occurred in August. Tweeting on Monday, Lossless identified white hat security expert Pascal Cavarsacchio as being pivotal to the successful recovery of the siphoned funds. As previously reported by Cointelegraph, DeFi lending protocol Cream Finance suffered a flash loan attack to the tune of $19 million in Ethereum and AMP tokens back in August. Following the exploit, Cream stated that it would repay the siphoned funds via fees collected on the protocol to compensate the affected users. Detailing the asset retrieval process, Lossless stated that it used its extensive connections within the world of hackers to enable the return of the funds taken during the flash loan attack. That's funny. Commenting on the recovery process, Dominicus A. von Otterlo, he's a chief business development officer at Lossless. He told Cointelegraph that, quote, "We managed to track down the hacker manually and retrieve the stolen funds for Cream Finance. You could say it was sort of a cyber detective work, not an easy task. Thanks to Pascal Cavarsacchio, one of our white hat hackers, who helped us to track down the hacker." Oh, that's incredible. So good news, Lossless finding about $19 million worth of Ethereum. Lossless also stated that the project is looking to launch a hack mitigating tool that will allow protocol developers to adopt a, quote, hands-on approach to preventing such malicious exploits on their platform. Part of this mitigation will reportedly include a 24-hour freeze on suspicious transactions to allow time for robust investigations. And according to Mr. Van Otterlo, Lossless is leveraging the project's knowledge base. Lossless is leveraging the project's knowledge base acquired while manually tracking down hackers. So Lossless plans to offer security support for DeFi projects across the Ethereum, Polygon, and Binance Smart Chain networks and development on layer 2 protocols. Really great news, guys. All right, Miss Guy Electra celebrating her brand new remix release last Friday. Coming in with some of the latest crypto news. How's your crypto wallets looking, Miss Guy Electra? I need something to drink, guys. I'll be back.
Hi everyone. Crypto wallet's looking good right now.
Yeah.
When we started these talks, Bitcoin was at 41,000, and it's almost 50,000. So it's something to celebrate, guys.
Yeah, we gotta celebrate. Y'all make some noise if you're not already into Bitcoin. Please get in there.
Yeah. So just excited to be here. Thank you for everyone who came in to celebrate the single release remix out this past cacao ceremony this past weekend. So thank you for that. So if you would like to actually listen to the song, you can find our song in all live streaming platforms. So let us know. We also have this segment right here, which is Conscious Crypto here at Casa de Prana TV. We would love to have you here on Twitch. Please make a comment. Thank you to MC Medina for hosting this talks. I've actually learned so much about how can I implement a strategy in holding Bitcoin or holding any of the alternative currencies at the moment. So doing a lot of brainstorming and finding out a lot of conscious tools to be using throughout this time, throughout this global movement of decentralized governments, or not government, but this form of bringing power to the people. So I'm super excited to be here. And yeah, that this market is actually growing. So there's potential for you to get into this market at any time. Like, you will not lose, you will gain a lot more. Your gains, your money will double, but just by getting into the cryptocurrency. So let us know. We have a lot of tools that we can refer to you guys, so you guys can actually open your accounts with exchanges to be able to buy Bitcoin or to buy any or Ethereum or any other currency. And so let us know. There's tons of places, tons of exchanges, and you can start with money in your account right away. So yeah, what else do I got for you guys today? Is there anybody on the chat? So, oh, hey Chimika.
Please host it. Please go to your Twitch and host this, Chimika.
Chimika. Okay, so I'm just gonna list some of the prices here at the moment, and let me pull out my chart. So I have Bitcoin at 49,000 at the moment, with a 22% increase in the last 24 hours. So
wait, did you refresh that?
Let me refresh it just in case.
Okay, because in the last 24, for some reason, I'm seeing it.
Wow, it just went up $100 just through refreshing. Okay, so and then we have Ethereum at 3,000. Actually, it's 3,419 at the moment, and it looks like it went down about 2% in the last 24 hours. I love Ethereum. I love to see it grow, and then it's like it goes down a little bit, and I'm like, it's gonna come up.
It always goes up.
It always does that. It gives me that little bit of anxiety when I see it coming up a little bit. More like excitement than anxiety, but
True, that is true.
yeah.
Yeah, in the past week, it's gone up 19.53%, but in the last day, it's only gone up 0.29%. As far as the Bitcoin price index.
Yeah, I mean, it went down to like the 2000s, which was right, which was pretty impressive.
Yeah, we've gone up about 20% in the last week, but we're down 5% for the month. So we still have a lot more room to grow. The experts are saying 64,000 by the end of the month, guys. So hold on for the ride. What else we got, Ms.
We
Gaia?
got Cardano at $2.20 with just a 0.03 decrease in the last 24 hours.
Okay.
So Solana, it looks like we had the first one of, I'm not sure where this happened and which platform, but it looks like there was an NFT sold for 2.1 billion
Really?
in Solana. So
Let me see if I can look up that story.
yeah, it's pretty impressive.
I see 4.3 billion. NFT platform, so rare to invest in women's sports. We'll get into that here in a little bit.
And then, okay, so Solana we have, it's 168.75. So $168. That seems to have a small decrease of 4% in the last 24 hours.
That's good.
Not bad. I mean, the news according to the news and what's happening with Solana right now, it seems like it's getting very strong at this moment. So
Yeah, guys, consider Solana. It's another really important platform for the future of humanity.
definitely goes in this strategy. So then we have Polkadot with $31.20. And that also had a decrease of around 4% in the last 24 hours. Then we have Dogecoin with 0.227 with an increase of almost 2%. Terra Luna, $47.81. Increase. It went up about close to 9%. So Uniswap, what do you know about Uniswap?
As far as I know, it's an exchange, a place where you can hold your crypto.
Okay.
Why? What are you seeing about
A
it?
friend of mine was mentioning it yesterday. I think he mentioned something about liquidating pools, which I have to do a research on because I'm not familiar with that term. But I think he mentioned a platform that sounds like that, Uniswap.
I've heard of Uniswap.
Pancake Swap or something like that. I have to do research.
Okay. Well, yeah, you definitely get back to us on that.
Yeah, he said it was better than staking, and I was like, "What? What's better than staking?"
Can we get him on the line? You think we could get him on the line? We'll just go ahead and get him on the line. See if we can get him on the line, and then maybe we can learn a little bit. Yeah, and then while Miss Guy Electra is doing that, we need to get into this. This story came in about 11 hours ago. Brazil aims to tighten penalties for crypto-related financial crimes. The penalties are part of a new piece of legislation that also regulates crypto trading and payments. Oh, man. I think this is good news because there does have to be a line drawn between what's legal and what isn't in regards to where a lot of this money, hopefully, we're setting up the proper infrastructure to not engage and empower individuals who are wanting to commit crimes against humanity. Child trafficking, enslavement still exists. Humans are still being sold. There still is a market of people who buy humans. It's not very funny, but I'd rather laugh than cry. Anyway, so Brazil is taking steps to move forward in regards to setting up the proper infrastructure, and will be increasing the penalties for crypto-related financial crimes. Brazilian lawmakers are working to provide stricter regulations for cryptocurrency-related crimes, approving a set of new penalties for laundering money with crypto. Brazil's special committee of the Chamber of Deputies has approved a bill that significantly tightens penalties for financial crimes that employ cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, according to an official announcement on Wednesday. The latest regulatory amendments are part of Bill 2303/15, increasing the size of the fines from 1/3 of the amount of laundered money to 2/3. The bill also proposed to raise minimum prison terms from 3 years to 4 years and increases maximum prison time from 10 to 16 years and 8 months, in addition to a fine. According to the announcement, the bill is subject to further discussions by the Chamber's plenary. Federal Deputy Aurel Ribeiro stresses that the new bill will help the state to protect Brazilians from crypto schemes, noting that more than 300,000 people were affected by quote, financial pyramid schemes with cryptocurrency in Rio de Janeiro. Guy Electro, we were talking about this earlier today. I was with a company called BitConnect. And that was also seems to be falls along right into that financial pyramid scheme with cryptocurrency, because I also lost a considerable amount of money with that. What was the company that you invested with?
Cripsy.
Cripsy, yeah, Cripsy and BitConnect, those two.
Cripsy.com, yeah.
Quote, with the lack of regulation, people have nowhere to turn. The market will advance and adjust in Brazil. There will no longer be profiteers using technology to deceive millions of Brazilians, is what the federal deputy said. And, man, that's I think that's good as far as the regulation is concerned. Ribeiro was optimistic about other aspects of the bill, which regulates broader cryptocurrency operations such as trading, custody, fiat exchanges, and payments. According to a report by Cointelegraph Brazil, Ribeiro saw that Bitcoin will become accepted as payment in Brazil once the bill is passed into law. So Brazil's on board. Brazil has seen some signs of growing cryptocurrency development and adoption recently. In August, Roberto Campos Neto, head of Brazil's central bank, called on the state to embrace the crypto market by reshaping local regulations. And in June, the Brazil Stock Exchange launched trading for another Bitcoin exchange trading fund, ETF, following previous listings of several other crypto ETFs earlier this year. So round of applause for Brazil. They're making big moves. Felicidades. Good job, Brazil. And that story was brought to us by Helen Parts. How are we with Mr. Kwa? Is he going to be ready?
I think we'll get him on the line because some of the lines are down, like Facebook and things like that. So, well, I'll let him know.
Okay.
We can get him on the line soon.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Throughout the week. I mean, I like to know about the topic.
Well, do we have his phone number?
And research.
I think I might have this guy's phone number. Somewhere in here. Maybe it's on my other phone. Anyways, let's see. What else do we have here?
Let's come back to Texas.
Okay, let's do it.
Texas is welcoming all the miners that got kicked out of China. And so
that's good.
I've been seeing some trending news as far as like being able to bring the electricity price down as well to be more friendly welcome. And even talking about having and holding a summit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
okay.
It says here that it's not. It says Texas has been the upside of China's decision to cancel Bitcoin mining and what sets off the great mining migration to Austin, Texas. The Texas blockchain council has grown over 70 members and is led by Lee Bratcher,
okay,
the president of the organization. And next Friday, he will be hosting the Texas Blockchain Summit, an event that could prove to be the largest state-level blockchain and one-day summit ever.
Wow, we need to figure out how to get to that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So Texas, it's not lost what Bitcoins might do for Texas, already a top 10 economy in the world, with Senator Ted Cruz and Senator John Cornyn and the Senator Cynthia Lumens speaking at the event. Oh, so the senators are going to be there.
This is great news for Texas, in my opinion.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott has met with the Texas Blockchain Council twice already. Wow. Cryptocurrency is now coming to Texas grocery stores.
Wow.
Abbott was referring to the decision by HEB to put cryptocurrency kiosks in some Texas grocery stores.
Come on, let's go. Y'all make some noise for Texas. Greg Abbott, always doing his best. I know he's got his hands full with the homelessness situation in Austin. I know he's got his hands full with that. He is doing his best. This is a great move. Hopefully, this is going to bring in a lot more traffic, and we can address man, hopefully give these people a place to live. I mean,
that's not only one problem. He has so many problems.
yeah, I mean, it seems to be that's one of the main things that people mention about Austin when they
That's
go to
funny.
Austin.
In California.
Yeah, it'd be really nice for us to be able to address that. It's fantastic news.
That's funny.
What else do we have with that? Is there anything else with that story?
Yeah. Let's see.
You can get closer to the mic.
Hold on a second.
So we have Solana working on a third generation trading algorithm. I'm going to talk some about that here in a little bit.
President of the Texas Blockchain Association, Lee Bratcher, stated Texas is poised to become the jurisdiction of choice for blockchain innovation for several reasons.
Wow.
Including the business-friendly climate that has been cultivated in Texas for many years. Kind of crazy weather, but
Wait, I need you to send me
it.
the link to this story. Please send me the link.
Yeah, this is Forbes.
Oh
First
my
magazine
gosh.
or First News.
Yeah, I got to get that link, though. If you just send it to
Yeah,
me.
I'll send it to you. Cultivate. Okay, so it says.
I need to send this story to a couple of people. And this is a new story. What was the date on that?
It was posted out there for today on Coinbase.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Coinbase. Shout out to Coinbase for that.
Texas House Bills 1576 and 4474 officially took effect on September 1st after being signed into law by Governor Greg Abbott in June 2021. Texas bill established a working group on blockchain technology. HR 4474 was a bill that updated that uniform commercial code to recognize cryptocurrency and becomes the latest state along with Rhode Island and Wyoming. To do so, meanwhile, the commissioner of the Texas Department of Banking issued a letter authorizing all Texas state charter banks to custody cryptocurrency.
Wait, what type of banks? Charter banks? What does it say?
It doesn't really say. It just said banks that custody cryptocurrencies.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's really good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of friends in the Austin area that definitely...
Send you this now.
Okay. That's amazing news for Austin and Texas. And technically the United States of America, generally speaking. I mean, Texas is its own republic outside of the Union, but we are still actively part of the Union, as far as I know. So this is a great move, not only for Austin and Texas, but also for North America. This third generation Solana powered DEX will help users develop their own trading algorithms. An upcoming decentralized exchange built on Solana will combine machine learning, neural networks, and blockchain technology to let users create and deploy their very own trading bots. SolDex is a third generation crypto exchange and one of the first decentralized exchanges. That's what a DEX is, decentralized exchange, to build on Solana. What sets it apart from decentralized exchanges and even other DEXs is its unique machine learning algorithms for automated trading that can be developed and deployed by the users themselves. They're going to have an artificial intelligence helping to learn everybody's personal trading preferences and create an algorithm from that.
Wow.
Moreover,
I'm not surprised.
yeah, I mean, combining all this technology into one is definitely where we should be. Moreover, the platform considers the fact that it is built on Solana to be a huge advantage. Again, Solana's coming up in the news a lot recently. If you haven't already put a little bit of energy into Solana, I recommend it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I've done. The Solana blockchain is known to be faster and quicker than most blockchains today, which gives it all a whole bunch of value. Delivering transaction speeds 2,000 times greater than Ethereum at less than a fraction of the cost. In fact, it was the efficiency that led to Solana's monumental rise this year, the effects of which naturally passed on to its ecosystem of projects. Soldex believes it will be uniquely poised to become a key player in the decentralized exchange space, and investors have been paying attention. The platform recently secured an investment from CSP DAO, a blockchain-focused venture capital firm, and popular tech investor Evan Luthra. They have the AI advantage. The platform employs machine learning and neural network algorithms with which traders can set up their own customized bots. These bots will be designed according to a trader's individual criteria of risk tolerance, budget, time frame, margin, crypto pairs, and volatility. The DEX's tool won't just be limited to expert traders for use. Even the average trader will have access to educational tools that will guide him through the process of setting up an artificial intelligence powered trading bot. Alternatively, novice traders could follow unique trading bots developed by expert traders who will in turn receive a commission for sharing them. So if you have an awesome algorithm that you use on exchanges, you can earn a commission for sharing that with other people. In addition to buying and selling assets, the trading bots are also capable of performing market data analysis and risk prediction. Quote, our AI team is meant to help our users whether it's a good or bad time for the crypto market. The market is not always green. It has ups and downs too, explains Soldex. The new tool will allow users to trade in all market conditions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and without the possibility of human error. It's pretty good stuff for Solana.
Hey, Bitcoin El Salvador mines first Bitcoin with volcanic energy.
Yeah, that's perfect. And that's going right into the theme here for Conscious Crypto.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think we covered a little bit about that story last week, but is there any new developments?
They're just looking at it to power the mining,
Right.
To power mining right now. So I thought that was very interesting.
That's awesome. Yeah, what we're seeing is the renewable energy sector teaming up with the crypto community.
We're gonna need that really bad.
Yeah, and what's interesting is that there's a lot of people that are in the crypto community who already are working in the renewable energy sector. So a lot of these, it's like two communities, but there's a section where it intersects, and there's a lot of people who are in both communities, which I think is contributing to a lot of the development in that in the Bitcoin and renewable energy sector.
I saw this new this headline that said like this MMA fighter is like the first guy that gets rewarded in cryptocurrency.
What do you mean? Like he got paid with crypto?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to go back to Solana real quick. The exchange leverages the Solana ecosystem to enable a quick and easy trading experience for users of the platform while keeping it completely decentralized. I wanted to focus a little bit more on this and elaborate because Solana is a huge part of the DeFi movement. According to Soldex, a key area of importance when designing its new generation trading platform was always speed and efficiency in the blockchain infrastructure. Solana boasts 65,000 transactions per second, making Ethereum's 30 transactions per second look considerably pale in comparison. Even at these high speeds, the cost of a transaction could be as low as 0.00001, whereas the same transaction on Ethereum could see users paying $12 to $13 on average. Solana's technology renders it more than capable of carrying out its mission of mass adoption, explained Soldex in its white paper. As a result, Soldex claims it can carry out real-time transactions, easy deposits using the exchange wallets, and light-speed swaps. Like most decentralized platforms, users can also participate in its community governance and incentivize liquidity by purchasing the DEX's native coin, SolX. The token can be put forward towards governance rights, paying transaction fees, and even staking for profits. Soldex is currently in the midst of conducting a private sale, offering Solix tokens to interested retail investors. We need to get on the Soldex. Solana is doing exactly what they said that they're going to do. What would normally cost $12 to $13 to move money on Ethereum costs 0.00001 cent on Solana blockchain.
Wow.
So we're seeing light speed transactions at fractions of the cost compared to Ethereum.
So the news was Jorge Masvidal becomes the first promoter to award fighters with Bitcoin. So
Okay.
Interesting.
Does it have more to the story?
Yeah.
I'm still super stoked about that news about Austin, Texas, and miners.
It just says UFC legend Jorge Masvidal, MMA promotion, Game Breed Fighter Championship has partnered with Legacy Records to award fighters with Bitcoin. Legacy Records previously sponsored the first fighting championship event on June 18th, after which the record label CEO Keisha McLeon awarded 4 Bitcoin loaded hardware wallets with various price amounts to the fighters. So yeah, interesting. It's moving slowly, but more and more into the sports now. First with the NFL.
Yep. Now the NBA.
Yeah. The NBA.
MLS, right? Too?
Mm-hmm. And then MMA.
Okay, let's see. What else do we have here for the latest and the greatest?
Guys, don't forget to get on the chat. Leave us a comment. Tell us something. Have you bought Bitcoin yet? Do you have any Ethereum? How are you riding the wave of the bull market and, in the market going up? So let us know a little bit on how you're feeling about this cryptocurrencies. I'm thinking about that tragedy that I was talking about last week. Still making the plan to be able to get even more Solana, and how are you investing a little bit into this Bitcoin? I know that buying other coins with the gains is a good strategy. Do you have any other ones that you can share with us, Medina?
The approach that I generally have with crypto is to hodl or to hold on to whatever you can, and sort of treat the crypto account as a savings account.
Okay.
And the reason why is because I get addicted to just watching the number grow. And I don't want it to go down. I don't really want to take out any money from it unless I absolutely need to. And when I do, it's great because I'm taking out the gains. And The approach where you are, let's say we put $100 into Bitcoin. Next week it goes up to 150. We take that $50 and we put it into Solana. That approach has worked well for me.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of other people who are literally on the computer all day and sometimes even all night, and they're just watching the market prices go up, go down, and they're moving considerable amounts of money from one coin to another or several coins at one time. It just requires a lot of energy and dedication to it whenever you trade like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be able to take out all the money that I have in the bank and put it into crypto, and that's where it'll sit. If it's going to be sitting somewhere, it should be sitting with Solana or any other crypto that has a future. It has relevance in our future. It has a purpose. It has application, you know.
One of my mentors was telling me that it's good to have your meditation practice, because people that trade go through a lot of anxiety, a lot of emotions. Sometimes they're not able to handle their own. And that's probably why not everybody is a trader, because you have to deal with it and invest in a way where you're not really attached to that money. And that's what all these successful people advise, right? Is to be able to detach from the emotional, roller coaster that could happen if you lose the money.
Yeah.
So thank God the cryptocurrency market is just always going up, and we still are faced with those anxieties or patterns that we still have, dealing with what we're programmed to when according to financial and wealth and money.
Yeah.
So yeah, it could be. So having a bliss out practice or a bliss practice, that's, your meditation and yoga, centering yourself, helps you to have that peace of mind to be able to trade consciously, mindfully, and consciously.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about what's going on in the crypto community is that experts are saying that the Bitcoin bull run has at least 6 months to go.
Nice.
So 5 things to watch in Bitcoin this week. 50,000 may not come easily, but zooming out, there's barely a bear in the house when it comes to Bitcoin price action. Bitcoin starts a new week fresh from its first attempt to crack 50,000 in over a month. What's next? What's in store next? After an encouraging weekend, Bitcoin and US dollar faces an increasingly bullish macro climate and a host of expectations from analysts who demand that October changes the game. Quarter 4, they say, should be unlike anything yet seen in the current Bitcoin bull run, and the latest estimates even argue that there is more than 6 months left to prove it. With, quote, October sets for its first full week, Cointelegraph takes a look at what factors could be next in the move to the market in the upcoming days. Markets brace for a tumultuous ride this October. Stocks may have had a flat September, but the first few days of the new month have already shown how just a little good news can see Bitcoin outperform the macro pack. While the S&P 500 fell 5% in September, Bitcoin and US dollar closed the month at around 4,000, below where it closed out in August. Since October 1st, however, the pair's fortunes have firmly set a different tone, and against expectations for stocks to rally the expense of the United States dollar, positive headwinds for Bitcoin may well continue. Quarter 4, 2021 will likely record a higher than average return. CNBC quoted Sam Stovall, the chief investment strategist of research firm CFRA, and saying over the weekend. However, investors will need to hang out tight during the typically tumultuous ride in October, which saw 36% higher volatility when compared with the average for the over 11 months. Last week's sentiment was driven by the vote on the U.S. infrastructure bill, this now being pushed back until at the latest October 31st. Remember, I told you, do you remember Guy Electra on Friday? We were talking about the those who are making the regulations, the lawmakers and regulation makers here in North America and the United States, and the infrastructure bill that came out on Friday. They pushed it back to October 31st, so we have a whole month of gains to be seen here.
October.
Yep, 50,000. We're coming for you. For sure.
Great timing to buy, guys. Still a great time.
Yep. All right, I want to get into the top 5 coins for this month. And well, top 5 coins, I'd say keep your eyes on it. And actually, I got to say 6 because Solana is definitely part of it. So number 6 is going to be Solana. Number 5 is Tezos. If you haven't learned about Tezos, please do your homework. There's a lot of new things transpiring with Tezos. And then AMP, AMP, coming in at number 4. Number 3, we have VET, V-E-T. And number 2, we have AVAX. And the number 1, in my opinion, right now is going to be XRP. Keep your eyes on XRP. Okay. We've got Ripple, XRP. They're working on a whole bunch of infrastructure for the blockchain. And there's a lot of relevant application to what they have to offer. And looks like we're almost ready to close things out. I wanted to get into that NFT that you mentioned, but I'm having issues finding that story. NFTs, let's go here. Huh? Well, it looks like this is some pretty cool news. Valued at 4.3 billion. NFT platform Sorar is going to be investing in women's sports. Quote, we believe that NFTs can significantly accelerate the development of women's sports, Sorare CEO Nicholas Julia told Cointelegraph, following a $680 million funding round. Non-fungible token, NFT, excuse me, NFT marketplace Sorare is looking to be an active player in bridging the gap between sports and digital entertainment. Now valued at $4.3 billion, Sorare told Cointelegraph that the company plans to use the fresh capital to expand its business with new hires and partnerships, as well as support community-led programs. Besides working with the community-led football programs aimed at helping young people from disadvantaged backgrounds and backing unprivileged entrepreneurs in sports and gaming, Sorare CEO Nicholas Julia explained via email that the NFT unicorn would also support female representation in sports. He said, we believe that NFTs can significantly accelerate the development of women's sports. We will actively invest in this by beginning with women's football. Wow. That's pretty incredible. Sorare, a Paris-based NFT marketplace focused on sports, made headlines in September following a SoftBank-led $680 million Series B funding. Wow, we're going to have to keep up with that.
Looks like it's time, guys.
Sorare. All right, guys, we're going to close it up. Conscious Crypto every single weekday here on Twitch at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Standard Time. My name is MC Medina. I'll be here every single weekday at 2 o'clock giving you the latest and the greatest in the DeFi movement and Conscious Crypto, along with the beloved Guy Electra. Yeah, thanks for hanging out today.
Thank you.
Peace and blessings, y'all.
Happy
Comments below.
Trading.